Hello, I'm live down at the allotment, just waiting to see if anybody will join me this afternoon. Just turn that around so you can see my allotment. Hello Bill and Val. Hello Dan, good afternoon. Good morning Robert from the US. Thanks very much for joining me today. Hello Tracy from Belgium. Thanks for joining. Hello Jen. Thank you for coming along today. I'll wait for a few more people to join the chat. Erica, hello Erica, you did say you'd try and join us. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Yes, it is a fantastic day, and it's the first time you've been allowed up to the plot. Yeah, it's a nice. It is not bad, Robert. It is quite good weather actually. Considering, hello Ray, thank you for joining. Considering the weather we have been having, it is a lovely day. We've had relentless rain. Oh, the doctor wouldn't allow you to get up there till now. Well, I'm glad you are now able to get up there a little. Robert needs a cup of PG now. Yeah, cup of tea, definitely. So I hope everybody has... Oh, you're off to a seed swap. Oh, well, enjoy that, Ray. Whereabouts is that? Is that local to you? You're putting the kettle on now. What time of the day is it? I know it's morning over in the US. What time of the time is it with you, Robert? Oh, Southampton seed swap. 9 a.m. Right. Oh, it's quite a good time for me to come on then, just before you start your day. That's what I thought. I thought if I did a live sort of early afternoon, I would catch some people over in US and Canada. And I know that Liz, Zorab and Hugh have got a live at 3 p.m. this afternoon UK time. So thought I'd nip on before that and just give you a little show around the allotment and see what's growing and what isn't. Hello Blood, welcome. It is quite nice, Erica. Yeah, it's not bad. It's much better than it has been. It's quite windy. I have got a little cover on the microphone, so hopefully it's not too noisy. I'm in the shelter of the shed at the moment. So
that's not bad.
Bring them to it. Let's see. Oh dear. Is it okay now? It's still going round and round on my screen. Hope you can still hear me. You can. Okay, that's good. I'll stay over here for now then, because obviously the signal's better in this part of the allotment. Or move slowly, yes, that's probably the thing to do. So what's everybody been doing today so far, if you've had any chance to do anything in your allotment either today or this weekend or in your garden? Have you had any chance to Erica, I've been a tenant on the plot now for 5 years. So yes, I've had this plot just coming up for 5 years in April. I took it on at Easter. And I've been on YouTube documenting it now for 3 years. Hello Benny, thank you for joining us. And it is my first ever allotment, yes. Yeah, I didn't have one before then. So, hello Tony, thank you for joining us. Jen, you've potted up some daffs to brighten up. Sorry, your message disappeared from the screen then. You can see my garlic over there. That's the garlic and elephant garlic. That's not doing too bad. These beds are raised beds, so although we've had a lot of rain, they have sort of drained relatively well. I have got quite a lot of compost and manure in these beds over the years, so they are not too bad, not too clay. The soil is generally quite clay around here. It's too windy today. You're going to pot up some onion seedlings indoor, Benny. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. It has been quite windy here. Certainly yesterday it was very windy. Today it's breezy, but not as bad as it has been. Hello Catherine, my hillside garden. 25 degrees Fahrenheit here in Pennsylvania. Oh, so that's below freezing, I take it in. So have you got snow, Catherine? Or is it just freezing? Yes, it's below freezing. How do you pot up onion and leek seedlings? Have you got them sort of all in one pot at the moment, or in a tray? If they're very close together, I would pot them on into individual modules, or in a seed tray, just sort of space them out a bit so they're not too close. Now I'm going to try moving, and tell me they're in a little tray. Now hopefully you'll still be with me, because if I take you into the greenhouse, here are the ones that I've potted on. So these are onions that were sown early January. We're still with me, that's good. I potted these early January into trays like these. That's how I started them off. And then I thinned them out to 1 per module in this seed tray. Hello Kelly, thank you for joining us this afternoon. So I've got two different types of onions. I've got the Ailsa Craig. Hello Laura from Canada, welcome this morning to you, this afternoon to me. Thank you for joining us. And these ones are the Isabel Rose, which are the pinky coloured onions. They're sort of like a cross between a red and a white, basically. Oh, hello Andy. Andy's in Australia and it's past midnight. So you're up late. And here they are. So I haven't got many seedlings going yet. I've got some sweet peas, which they've not started to emerge yet. They were only put in 16th of February. And then I've got various onions and shallots. So these are the Zebrun shallots, which are the sort of the long shallots, the sort of banana shallots, I suppose you'd describe them as. Hello Shaz from the Kingston 8, thank you. Yes, it is sunny. It's quite pleasant in the greenhouse, to be truthful. Yeah, so it is a good spot. And it's just above freezing. Whereabouts in the US are you, Robert? Remind me. Kelly's glad she held off putting her seedlings in the upright green grow house. Oh, Virginia. Yes, of course, Virginia. Yeah. Yes, I bet you are. Have you had snow up in Scotland, Kelly? Oh, your grow house is tied to a fence, but it gets blown about a bit. Just high winds at the moment and rain. Yeah, plenty of rain. As I say, this is the best day I've had for a long time down by me. So I thought I'd make it up to the allotment this morning and into this afternoon. I didn't get here, to be honest, until about 11:30, and I've just been doing a little bit of filming for a video I've got coming out probably next week now, and a little bit of work just in the fruit cage. I don't have a polytunnel, I just wish I did. I've got all my seeds here ready, all sorted with these ones are all ready for the ones sown in March. I will do a separate video, I think, on what I'm going to grow, but I've sort of sorted all my seed packets out so that I know what I need to plant in March and what I need to plant in April. I'm hoping that now we're in March, I should be able to start some things off that I wouldn't have bothered to try before now. The problem I always have is I have limited greenhouse space. I have this bench in the greenhouse. I've got this side of the greenhouse, which is a mess at the moment, but I'm going to need to put a bench along that side. And a little bit of growing space at home, but not too much. I do grow some stuff on the windowsills. Now, did I go too quickly then? Apologies if I did. However much space you have, you always feel limited. Yeah, that's true, Erica, I guess. We all wish we had more growing space than we've actually got. Have a look on eBay for hoops, which are super cheap and just like buying plastic. I can't see the messages once they disappear, I'm afraid. There must be a way of doing that on a phone, but I don't know how to do that. Oh, for polytunnels, I see. Yes. Hello, Rebecca. Good morning from California. Welcome to you. Thank you for joining me today up at my allotment. I'm just in the greenhouse, sheltering from the wind. It is quite a sunny day today, but there is quite a breeze. And I will try and show you a little bit around the allotment. Small spaces make for efficiency, says Andy. Yeah, that's true. So I will slowly go outside. Tracy says that Aldi sells polytunnels really cheap around April. Hello, Ross. Grow Your Own Life. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Hope you're okay over in Shropshire. You've had quite a bit of flooding where you live, haven't you? Certainly on your allotment, I believe. Hope everything's okay with you. You feel you're behind in starting to set. I don't think behind. I think you've got to bear in mind that it's different for different people, different parts of the country. Thank you, Erica. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you again next time. Thank you. Take care. Yes, it was good that you were able to catch up on a live. That's brilliant. Thank you. So I will now just do, as promised, a little bit of a tour outside, and I'll try and move around slowly so that we don't lose the mobile phone signal. So this is the flower bed. I have pruned all the roses. Just show you these nice little daffodils that are out. Nice cheerful view on a spring day. These are sort of like the miniature narcissi ones. I think they might be February gold. Can't see any there is the brassicas. Hopefully you can see those. It's now quite bright outside, so I might not be able to read exactly what you say on the screen, but I'll do my best. This is the brassica cage. It's collapsed a bit in the wind. It's only held up with sort of like plastic coated metal canes, and we've had such high winds that it has sort of squashed it a bit. There are a few brassicas left in there. There's some sprouts, there's some kale, a little bit of calabrese, sort of broccoli. In fact, that's ready for harvest now. One thing that I am pleased with, I'll show you in this other area, I have got some nice big Savoy cabbage, and they are looking pretty healthy, so I think I might be harvesting one of those today. Yeah, I'm pleased with those, Andy. They are a good cabbage. Yeah, so I'm definitely pleased with those. I have got some purple sprouting broccoli at the back there as well, but it hasn't started producing the broccoli sprouts yet. I expect that'll be. They normally have started producing them by March, but I think because we've had such a rubbish winter, certainly not been cold, but it's been very wet, they've not done as well as I would have expected. So hopefully I'll get some a little bit later. But yes, I am pleased with that cabbage. A couple of parsnips still left in this bed. Not many, but a few. And there's a little bit of beetroot there. Not much, but a little bit. I'll just take you now over this side of the allotment. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad on the microphone, but apologies if it is. This is one of my no-dig beds, which I've done for this season. For the first time, this one will be a no-dig bed. It's had cardboard put down and then a layer of compost on the top. And here is plum tree, which is already starting to bud. Well, how easily you can see that actually. But the flowers will be out quite soon, I think. Right. What you had to miss? I was just showing the plum tree. Just saying that the buds are starting to come out already, so there'll be flowers on this before we know it. I did also want to show you the rhubarb. The rhubarb's doing really well. Look how leafy and how the stalks are already starting to emerge. So should be able to have a rhubarb crumble from that soon. I haven't done the forcing of the rhubarb this year, which I have done in previous years. Just over here. Has anybody got garlic growing? Hello Valia, welcome for joining us this afternoon. Yeah, crumble does sound excellent. Has anybody got garlic growing? I've got a few varieties of garlic here. This is the elephant garlic along the front. And then I've got thermodrome. You've got some soft neck garlic. Kelly says her garlic's looking okay. Gave it all a feed yesterday. Yeah, sounds like quite a few of you have got garlic growing. I'm going to need to make sure I cover it this year at the right time for Benny. Yours hasn't come up yet. I'm going to have to cover it for against the allium leaf moth. Hello Steve, thanks for joining me this afternoon. Welcome. How are you this afternoon? You're starting to growing watercress. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, with all the rain. What should I feed the garlic? Would general all-purpose feed be good? I think so in general. I don't know whether it needs any specific. You can buy onion and garlic food, I think. Anybody got any views on what you can use to feed garlic? I wouldn't. Chicken manure pellets. Yeah, that's a good idea, Kelly. I would say that. That would be worthwhile trying. It's getting very windy. I'm going to move back over here. And back and into near the shelter of the shed. So has anybody starting off any seeds this week? And if so, what sort of seeds will you be planting? Benny used bokashi compost juice for garlic. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Jen has bloodfish and bone and general plant feed. Hello Chris, thank you for joining me this afternoon. Welcome. Valia's planted garlic in between strawberries. Valia's has started many different seeds. Yes, I've got plenty to plant. And I'm sort of been holding off till March, but now it's the 1st of March. I'm sort of keen to get going. Kelly's just hanging until her February sowings move into the cold frame to make room for March. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. That'll be the problem. We'll all be planting loads of things and not be able to find any space for them. Rebecca's starting cucumbers and squashes. Benny's starting tomatoes on the 8th of March. Steve says that garlic likes an NPK of 51220, was it, I think? You're starting your tomatoes at home, Valia. That sounds like a good idea. Hello, Ashley. You're down the plot, having to use mobile data. Well, you can watch it. As I say, yeah, watch it later. That's no problem. Thank you for joining us. I'm using my mobile data, and I've no idea how much it'll use. I have done down a live from the plot before, and I don't think it's too bad. I did want to show you before we finish. I just take you round the front of the allotment, if you're still with me. An area you don't normally see very often. This is the communal garden of allotments, and we have lots of different flowers in it. Basically, it's basically a flower garden. But there are some really nice spring flowers. So these are crocuses and some lovely daffodils. And the tulips are starting to come through. Yes, the flowers are lovely, so I just thought you might like to see them. And look here, we've got it's a primula, I think, white one, and you can hear probably the robin having a little sing in the background. You can hear that. But yes, the daffodils are looking particularly nice as they're starting to come out. And your lung herb is in flower too early, Valir. I don't know that one. Don't know that plant, but yes. Have a look at, even this is a rose bush. Look how much new growth there is on this rose. But I thought you might be interested in seeing the communal garden. I'll take you back round to the allotment. It's a bit muddy along here. Apologies. Oh, pulmonaria. Oh, I know what you mean. Yes, yes, of course, yes. Yes. No, that's good. Steve, some of your daffs are flowering a week too early and you need them for a show in April. Oh no. Oh no, I perfectly forgive you, Valir. Don't worry, that's no problem at all. I wouldn't know how to speak Dutch, so your English is impeccable. Right, so I'll give you a quick last view round the allotment, and then I think I'll log off because my phone has just said that I'm low on battery. That is one of the things about doing a live stream. You can only do it for a period of time as long as you've got your battery on your phone or camera. So Ivan, you've done your cauliflowers. That's good. Thank you for that. Thank you, everybody. Have a great week. Yes, and you, Kelly. Thanks very much for joining me down at the allotment this afternoon. And of course, I'll see you again next time. Take care. Thank you, everybody.